statement out, that really small ass statement saying, even after all of this, it ain't changing our numbers, whatever the fuck. That's a lie.
That's copium. That's 100% copium, man. Nijisanji is on fire, and I feel like if I was working there, I'd fucking pack my shit too, bro.
Well, yeah, you see one after the other, and
Luna
it's
forever. It's like
I
Hell's
feel like there's
leaving.
problems on all sides of Nijisanji.
Yeah, I agree.
On JP, EN, freaking, I don't know what, Korean's dead. ID's basically dead. And EN is dying at the moment.
Bro, look at this fucking.
Okay.
Yo, they became
Hey,
swole.
That's what's up, bro. Love to see all the artwork.
Fucking Millie. I just got home. Fucking Mario Kart. Oh my god, dude. Even the quiet supporters are saying something. That's where it's like, because normally people don't like saying anything. They don't like saying anything. They just like to close their eyes and like pretend nothing's going on.
Yeah. It would make sense that this is like the biggest piece that like for example how you said that people are watching this video from Falls and so many people are watching it because it just keeps going. It does not stop.
Yeah.
With Mika or Pomu, they had their graduations. Obviously, everyone said their piece and whatnot, and then it's done. There's nothing after the fact. With this, it's like just like this was from like December. It's February right now. It just kept ramping up.
I'm just wondering if should Nina, Mista, should they get involved? Because obviously they're still around in the scene. Should they say their pieces about what's happened to them in the past, or is it like kicking them while they're down? You know, is it necessary? Like we already know they're
From what I know,
bad. I don't think we need to know why Mista's leaving. I got the deal. He left because he wasn't having fun, and he just likes having fun. Like you can see him when he did his face reveal, he's over there twerking and shit. He just like having fun.
Yeah.
No,
I definitely want to, and from what I know,
yeah,
they shouldn't.
I think Doki shouldn't 100% because she already is, and she's going through a lot of shit.
Yeah, still going through everything.
All right, everybody else doing good though. Everybody good. Everybody good. Y'all good? I'm good. I don't know about y'all. I'm good. Luna forever. I agree. I'll like and repost that. Happy birthday, Vanta. They ain't gonna lie. That's awkward as fuck. This is awkward as fuck, bro. Happy birthday. Welcome to the company.
I made I made my predictions on who's it's fucked up, but I just made my prediction on who's next.
Why? Why'd you say that? I don't even do that. I'm just like, hey, what happens, happens. You're over here predicting.
Well, this is just based off info that I know. Right now I have 3, and obviously Selen was one of them. And now there's 2 left.
Oh, you're one for
3? And from what I've yeah, at the moment. I made these predictions like 6 days ago.
I feel like at this point I don't know. Did you guess Selene grad or term? I was guessing term after she said release that shit, release the music video. After she said that, I was like, yo, that's a grounds for termination.
I kept it kind of vague because I have it in my notepad on my phone. I was like, just like who's gone, who else is gone this year, for the rest of the year.
Dude, this year I could just out and say like, bro, this year, who's gone? It sucks to say this shit, but I feel like I can't even say it because a lot of people are watching like in the videos and stuff. It's like it sucks to say, but bro, I think Etheria is gone this year. I think all of them are packing their shit and they're gone. Because we know if Enna leaves, Millie leaves. If Millie leaves, Enna leaves. Rainbow's gonna stay by herself? I don't think so. I don't even know what's going on with Crisis. Like Crisis just got.
That's funny because Enna is one of the names I put.
I would personally hope she gets a grad and not a term. I would hope she gets a grad and is sent off peacefully because of how much of a parasocial connection I have with Enna, because she was like the first person in Niji to be like, hey, I like your stuff. And that's like, damn. It's like, whoa. But if it turns out she was the bully, all I could say is like, Enna, you fucked up. Like, why would you do that? But I don't think she did. I'm gonna sit and sniff my copium because I don't know if it'd be Enna. I feel like more Millie, because Millie, I mean, I just saw the clip of her being hostile with Kyo over Final Fantasy money. Like, bro, it's not that big a deal. Like, yeah, I get it. You want your money back, but it's Final Fantasy money. Like, bro, you get donated all the time. Like, who cares?
Yeah, what I feel like is Millie is very, at least from what I've seen, hard-headed, in a way. I feel like she gets, at least when it comes to the company itself, for Nijisanji, she gets defensive. And I mean, I wouldn't be sure if she'd be the one to graduate.
It's tribalism, right? She works there. She wants everything to be good. It's kind of hard if she's also combating people online. Like if Millie was to really defend Nijisanji, she wouldn't address anything. But every time something, even when Selene had her situation, she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that happened." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Bro, Millie, shut up, bro. Put it in a DM."
Yeah.
Put it in a DM. You don't need to put that out.
Well, there's a reason it was like that.
You think it was?
She has full ability. It does not take any extra steps to go to a personal DM.
So what are you saying right now?
Do that on purpose.
Okay. So you thinking it's a setup?
Damage control.
You think it's a setup?
Damage control. She already tried to do it once. She tried to do it again. I believe that.
I'm not gonna say I don't believe it, but I would say it sucks if it's true. And there's like, I feel like it's like an 80% possibility it's true.
I feel like, she's trying to gaslight herself into thinking she's in a good position, but I don't think she is.
What's happening? I don't even know, bro. We're just
we're yapping. That's what we're
doing. We're yapping. We're yapping. At this point, there's nothing else for me to do. I don't even know. Like, I don't feel comfortable watching clips and pretending everything's good, because it's not. I don't want to only watch Holo, because I do enjoy watching Nijisanji for their shenanigans.
I'll just continue at it.
Yeah.
You could get to other companies as well.
Bro, like, I want to, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't really know. Like, if anything, I want to do collabs. That's all I want to do. I don't even want to be on the sidelines. I'd rather just make some fucking videos and have fun.
Man, that's what you want to do. Go do it.
I mean, I could try. I don't know. I don't know who wants to do any videos or anything. I don't know. I feel like just having fun. And it's like right now, it's just like, bro, there's so much shit going on that's like, this is the type of stuff I was never involved in back in high school. Like, whenever somebody got in a fight or an argument, it's like, I never knew. But technology is so different now. Like, if someone slapped the teacher, the whole school knows. Like, the following hour. The following hour, the whole school knows, and they've seen it from multiple angles. You feel me? Like, back in my day, it was like, yo, did you hear about this? No. Bro, here's a video now. Everybody fucking knows. So, in the world we live in, Nijisanji EN, I think, is It hurts to say, but it's I don't want, bro. I don't want it to implode
At the
either.
moment, it's gonna take a miracle for them not to drown themselves.
Well,
A-
I
As we
already,
see it right now, and at least from my perspective, I see it that way.
they do have to
Um,
rebuild. I think I already said the CEO he needs to come and make a video. He needs to address it. He can't just keep ignoring it, especially when everyone's saying sink your yacht, bro. Like people are saying sink your yacht. Sink
they're
your
obsessed with
yacht.
money, but they can't think in the right mind space because the way they're going, if the English branch implodes, they'll only have their JP branch, their main branch, and while they may be successful doing that with just JP because they have a ton of members either way, and over with China as well, um, they're gonna reach a ceiling at one point, and that's why expansion is needed, and it's needed successfully, and it needs to be taken care of correctly. Otherwise, they'll hit a ceiling and they won't be able to move forward.
It's true. And that's the truth that a lot of people aren't ready to come to terms with from a lot of positions. Whether it's man, it sucks, man. Look, here's fucking Vanta with his birthday hat on, bro. Like, and this was like, you know how excited Vanta was to join Niji. Like, yeah, I'm in, and I is just like, welcome. Look, bro, we know. Like, even look, we know. Like, I hang out in Aya's streams. Like, she is one of the coolest fucking people, like just online, because she's a dork. She's a dork, but she is like cool at the same time. So she knows what's going on. She's probably using a second account. I'm not surprised if all of them are using second and tertiary accounts to just look around. Like at this point, you might as well you should do the Folger and just go offline and just go outside and get offline. Like Folger is an adult. He knows that like none of this shit is good for your mental well-being. But younger people or people that just stay online all the time, they're not gonna know to get offline. They're gonna think, let's go online more. Let's go to Reddit. Let's go to 4chan. Like those are not the places you want to go right now. You should just get offline, honestly. But
Yeah.
that's my opinion. Touching grass help. It does. Like you realize there's more going on than just this.
So there's a lot of actual, now that I think about it, there's a lot of critical information that I think Ian side is unaware of from JP side.
You know what I'm waiting on? I'm waiting on Moist Critical to make a video. If Moist Critical makes a video, there it is. There
He
it
made a
is.
video.
Oh, what?
He made a video. Look it up.
Why didn't nobody tell me this?
We put it in the Discord somewhere.
Bro, and not at me? You gotta at me, bro.
I don't know. I don't know who posted it. I just remember I saw it in there somewhere. But I disagree with his opinions on the matter.
Just because you disagree doesn't mean I don't want to see it.
No, of course, watch it. I'm just saying what I think.
All right, I'm about to watch it right
He's one
now.
of the worst. They give their talent only 2% of merch sales and keep all their...
Well, so he doesn't know really anything about it because he's learning about the merch sales and everything. There's a lot of... Fuck, man. Okay, I see it.
Nijisanji is one of the worst. They give their talent only 2% of merch sales and keep all their play buttons. What if I told you that's not abnormal from VTuber agencies? Like, I'm not even shocked to learn
How do you know that? How do you know that? How does he know? Moistly Archive. Okay. Let's check it out.
I don't know what I
But it
can
really-
and can't say, but I know a little bit of the particulars of how those VTuber agencies work, and it is criminal what they do to some of the talent behind the scenes. Not even, like, morally, but what they take financially is absurd. They basically own the person. And, like, everything they'll ever make for their time there. It's
Even I said
baffling to me.
Yeah, he doesn't really add
There's
anything.
some
If
quick
anything,
draw
he
and
gives
marks.
false information
that.
in this,
I would go pretty hard
particular
at him.
video.
Let me see the Nijisanji stuff, though.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You got a timestamp or
The
something?
Secto article on it already.
Oh, I know.
Surprised I didn't see this earlier. Responds to the Nijisanji in termination and alleges a toxic environment.
When did this come out? 23 hours ago.
In a lengthy statement posted on Nijisanji official Twitter, the popular VTuber agency announced the termination of Celine Tatsuki contract.
Celine.
Cited reported breaches of its guidelines that led to the eventual deterioration of the relationship between Manich and Tatsuki. This followed the controversial privating of the last cover song and announcement she had been hospitalized shortly after. However, Celine, is it Celine or yes, by Celine, has quickly responded to the Nijisanji statement, giving her side of the story on how her termination came to be. This isn't her response, is it? This is the Nijisanji one.
Celine.
It's Sell in. Okay, my bad. I will not be silenced anymore in December. I was hospitalized for an attempt that was caused by built-up of bullying from within and being in toxic, poor environment for numerous months that led to my breaking point. I requested to leave first, but on more neutral terms. It should be the start of happiness and new beginnings. Like I said, these VTuber agencies, I don't really know too much about the inner workings of Nijisanji, but I know a couple of the others. It is, again, I don't know how they get away with it. I'll just say that. I do not know how to get away with
sum
what
it
they
up
do.
for you.
Well, I'd like to hear from him. Where do you got a timestamp?
You should pay $2 million to get Brendan Fraser on stream and have him just sit in the corner playing on his Switch. That's
Bro, he didn't even really touch it. He just read some shit. That's it.
Well, yeah, towards the end of it, he's trying to say that all VTuber agencies are like Nijisanji.
Oh, let me hear it. Let me hear that, because that's crazy.
has to be some
I don't know
egregious
if anyone in
contracts.
chat has a timestamp.
Again, these VTuber agencies
he was saying like,
are
oh yeah, all these VTuber
the
agencies
most
are the same.
corrupt of any like talent agency I'm
That they
familiar
screw
with in any
everyone
industry.
over.
Damn, chaotic. Shut the hell
He
up.
doesn't.
I'm trying
Shut
to
the
hear
hell
it.
up, bro. I'm giving you
Of
all the
any
correct
like
info.
talent agency I'm familiar with in any industry.
What?
VTuber agencies are the most corrupt of any like talent agency I'm familiar with in any industry.
But you're not familiar with a lot of talent agencies, brother.
It's bad.
Because if that was the case, you would have been like K-pop or J-pop. Okay, whatever. It's just whatever. Okay. He didn't really say anything. What about Coefficient? Is this a good one? Coefficient knows.
Nijisanji has been. Let's talk about Nijisanji. Let's talk about the situation at hand. Get it over with. Address the elephant in the room. And let's just get this done, right?
Fuck it.
Because I do want to talk about it, and I kind of let my feelings out on Twitter already.
I'm surprised.
That's never good. Why would you ever let your feelings out on
I want to
Twitter?
get it in video format and possibly upload it to the channel.
Okay, let's hear it, brother.
This is something that I do feel very strongly about, and I only talk about this stuff when like really crazy shit happens.
This is
in the
crazy.
space, and I feel
More like a
this is
whale.
pretty crazy one in particular. All right, and a lot of people are banding together, and basically calling out some crazy bullshit that's occurring. And as a person that's within that community, I do have some thoughts about that, right?
Let's hear it,
First
brother.
and foremost, this thing with Nijisanji has been going on for I don't know how long, brother. This has been going on for a while, and I've always been. There's a lot of people in Nijisanji I really like. You know, I really like Finana. I really like Rosemi. I really like.
Does he know them personally? Like, I know Coefficient's been shouted out by Coco, but has he like?
I mean, he's collabed with them, a lot of them from different agencies.
With Niji, like specifically.
Nijisanji, I'm not too sure actually about Nijisanji. I know it was like with Vshoujo,
a lot of them that are
hololive.
in there that I'm just like, I really like them, you know. And I
Connect.
always approach Nijisanji
What's up?
holding back punches,
What's
just
up, Pug?
because like I don't want
apparently
to
no
get
Niji yet.
something. You know, I don't want to start.
What do you mean, yet, bro? It ain't
I don't
happening.
think that's coming, buddy.
It's not happening.
like that, because that's not what I want. I just want to call out
In tough times right now.
what I think is bullshit.
Okay, let's hear it.
Recent events have really just given everyone the green flag to just completely shit on them. And to be honest with you,
Oh, so did I shit on them too early? Because I was shitting on them like maybe I was shitting on them at the yellow light.
I'm on the same boat. What they have done recently is something that I cannot forgive. Because I feel like that shit is just not okay in my book. Especially for someone that's I would say it did a really great job at growing that branch, right? Obviously, she's not the sole reason, but she's a big reason. And she has done nothing but do great things for her fans.
We know. Let me hear what you think.
That's when it was the final straw. What should a company do whenever stuff like that happens? No matter what, even if they're pushing the envelope to what they can do creatively, and even if they're trying to push the boundaries as to what they should do,
you should reward it.
Support their talents.
I think you should reward it. Fuck that. Fuck support. Reward it. You're over here trying to collab with Holo and do TSB and do all this other stuff with JP. Like, reward it. Be like, yeah, here, Selene, get some more spotlight. Here, hey, Selene, get some merch. Like, I would reward people for being creative in my company. Personally.
Try to work with them, right? Not tug on the leash some more. Because once you tug on the leash enough, that leash is going to break and she's going to go off. And you're going to have a massive mess. And that's what's happening. That's what's going on. What happened to Selene, I 100%, I hope that, I know that she's doing well now, but I'm glad that she is getting the support that is getting. I'm glad that she is off on her own. She's in her alt. I know a lot of people were being very scared as to where she was. Or if it was unintentional, I don't care. They literally turned this shit into like fucking Among Us. They're like, who was it? Who's going off?
True.
and not supporting Selene and bullying Selene or some shit.
Yeah, Among Us.
I'm just like, as a company, why the fuck would you do that? They literally turned this shit into a. They went from like chaos to a shit show. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. And
don't ever try and do that, because those shoes don't make any fucking sense.
You know, with their own mentality, you know, if they're trying to soften the blow, what do? Of course, you point the blame, you share the blame. Right? You take some, I take some, and then it'll cushion the blow just a little bit. But now everyone's going off on others on Twitter.
There's no accountability.
I just hate that shit, man. I just feel like from the English side, that's just such a scummy thing to do, you know? Because the last thing that the livers, you know, other talents in their corporation want is more fucking drama. Because if you gotta be absolutely just super messed up to think that they're not constantly thinking about who they're working under. You don't think that these people know what you guys are saying?
Some of them know what we're saying, but some of them reconstrue our comments into something that it's not. That's one of the issues. Like, point blank, we have said this, and then someone says, no, that's not what you're saying. You're saying this.
Or what people are saying.
What can you do?
You guys don't know that the umbrella that they're holding while this rain pours has holes in it?
Some of them don't realize it.
And I just think that it's so irresponsible for a company to be able to throw everyone, literally everyone, under the bus. Just like that. Just by them casually mentioning that shit. It sucks. And that's the part that really
yeah, that's the crazy part. They really did just like, oh, yeah, we don't know. Like, fuck it.
Really just set me off. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And they also...
What would have been better, if they ignored it or if they just outright said who did it? I think it would have been better if they just outright said who did it, even though that person would have been fucked.
Also made it seem like Selene
pure
is the reason why their reputation is
and
in the
honestly,
shit.
It would have been better if it was like that.
Yeah.
Which is such bullshit. And they know it.
Casually, without context.
Bullshit. And by the way,
I don't think they do know it. I feel like they don't know it. That's the thing. Like, there's no way you can be completely conscious of the fact that you're just fucking up the company and like nobody's been fired at this level. Like, who do you think is putting out these tweets? It's definitely not a big manager. This is somebody like a middle management type of person. Maybe if anything, it's just like what's it called? A temp. Somebody's just like there for a little bit and they just hired them because they're probably free work because Nijisanji's cheap as fuck. Like,
well, yeah, they are cheap as fuck. They always be hiring underexperienced managers.
Yeah,
I believe I forgot exactly which gen it was, but I remember the one of the gens someone said that they hired a manager that had like barely like 2 weeks of anything,
What the fuck?
any kind of experience
Wow.
for a brand new gen at the time.
They'll learn on the job.
Like I said before,
They'll learn on the
Pockets.
job.
I was
Fucking
pulling my
crazy.
punches, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I
don't know
really
why.
like the talents and stuff like that. But
I do too,
after
but
this
tough love
shit,
is
I
needed.
can't, man. I really like everybody in that court. I love Doppio. I love Rosemi.
Yeah, buddy.
VTubers out of context on Twitter will drop Niji clips from now on. You know what? Good. They Niji, if they really want to fuck around and find out, that's what happens. You have no idea how bad. I don't think these companies truly realize how insanely supportive this company is through its fan base, fan art, clip.
Bro, yeah, the community is the one thing that keeps any company going in VTubing. Like the clippers, the thumbnail artists, like everyone. This is crazy. Okay, well, I think I'm done. You guys ready for daily clips, baby? Woo! No, nobody.
W.
Okay.
I guess.
Nobody's ready for the hee hee ha ha. Come on.